Alright, this is going to be a comparison to survival camping lights. This is going to be between the Goal Zero Light-of-Life LED, seen in this packaging, and this one you may not have heard of, called the Invation LED multifunctional light. Now, cost-wise, retail is about $40 for this one, and maybe a few bucks less for this one. You can get this on Amazon for about $29, $30. This one, again, about the same price. But this is going to be real important that you understand some major differences in these two, because they have two totally different functions, or the way they work is totally different. So let's go ahead and take out. Oh man, I didn't have to do that. Let's just pull it out. Why go through all that? All right. Goal Zero has their little limited warranty thing, and their directions are always kind of a joke. And that's it. And at least you don't have like tons of different languages and stuff. I want you to understand though that the Invation, while it may look very similar, to the Goal Zero, these are totally different lights. Okay, I gotta find what I did with it. Oops, okay. You can see it before I'm ready to go over it. They look very similar. This one looks a lot larger, a lot smaller here. The lumens on this one is 270. The lumens on this one, let's see, state pretty much nothing. I wouldn't even know what to begin to tell you. I'll see if we can't find that out in a little bit. But let me go over the Goal Zero first. Very nice packaging, very well built product. The bulb is actually a standard, what they call E27 fixture bulb. These can be bought, they're about 20 bucks. Very important that if you ever take this out, you do not put this in an AC. Because this runs on 12 volts. That's DC current, not AC. So if you put it in a regular light fixture, you will blow the bulb out. It will not work. This bulb is, as you see, it's got LEDs. They're encased by plastic so you can't damage them. And the current that it takes, I don't even know if, again, that's listed on here. It just says 12 volts. I'll look on the thing. If I recall, I looked through it. It's 3 watts, 270 lumens, so 3 watts. You can figure out from Ohm's law if you want. It's nice because you do have a hook on it, so you can hook it to a line. It does have a place in the top, a plug with a DC type plug for extension of lights, but you can try to turn this on all day long. It ain't gonna work until you hook it up to power. So this is not self-contained. You must have a power supply for this, and it must be 12 volts, and it must fit this. Now if you want to cheat, you can plug in the adapter that comes with it, cigarette plug, and plug it into a cigarette plug in your car, or some emergency supplies have this, or even power supplies, but of course if you have power you wouldn't need it. But there's no charging, no battery in it or anything. So what they've tried to design this for is to stay with their products, because their products have plugs that fit this certain size millimeter plug. And it's kind of a pain because you really can't use it unless you have something. And another thing that I really don't like about this It does give off a lot of light, but the other thing I do not like about it, it says 0.25 amps, okay? But anyways, the other thing I don't like about it is there's no dimmer control. So when you do hook it up to a power supply, you've got the full, you saw all the LEDs on that. So, I mean, it may say 0.25 amps, I don't 3 watts. It pulls a good amount of current. I know it would last a long time on a standard battery, car battery, but it'd be nice to have a dimmer on it, where if you don't want it that bright, or you want to conserve your battery, because let's say you only need 50% of the light, that means that battery is going to last a lot longer. But it is very well built. Now, the Invation is very similar. You have a handle where you can carry it from the front, or the top, excuse me, or you do have a hook, a little hard to undo, but you can hang it just like you can the Goal Zero upside down, which is really nice. Cool thing though is it clicks. You've got rubber little stoppers here, okay, and you'd have a standard what's called a micro USB, just like your telephone does. All the new cell phones have this size plug, because the difference in this one and the Goal Zero is this one has a 3000 milliamp light built in. So you can carry this around and use it. It's portable, and that light will last, they claim, 9 hours on full. The nice thing too is this is touch sensitive, and it has a dimmer. So if you only want 20% of the light, look at there, pretty cool, huh? I think it's about 16 LEDs in there, but if you keep it on that, I bet that thing, if 9 hours is on full strength, and again, we haven't tested this, but we will put it through a test and maybe put an update, but that could last 20 hours. Of course, you turn it off, and when you turn it back on, the default is full strength. And it's a lot of light, as you can see. So you could hang it upside down from the hook and get your light. You can carry it and get your light. You can place it down and get your light. Instructions are pretty simple. Again, it talks about the micro. It does come with the micro charging cable. It tells you about how you can dim it, and the other information it says is 3.7 volts, 3000 milliamp lithium rechargeable battery. It's rechargeable, of course, 9+ hours after full charging in the most brightest state. Charging time is less than 5 hours. You charge it, of course, you can charge it through your computer. And one thing that's really cool is you can get these little emergency charging packs, battery packs. They're 2600 milliamp, or you can get them like 5000, 10,000 milliamp. And they're good to have for your cell phone, because instead of having to plug it into a computer or your home outlet, you keep that with you, and for emergency, and you can charge your cell phone with it. You can actually charge this with it as well. Again, one side of those normally has a USB to plug right into a regular computer, and the other side is the micro. And not mini, that's different. That's a little fatter than this. This is the micro. So, for my bet, my decision on these two products would be your usage. If you've got a lot of Goal Zero equipment, or you plan to buy it, that'll be great. If you want something portable you can walk around with, that's rechargeable, that has a dimmer on it, then the Invation is the LED multifunctional lamp is the only way to go. Personally, I like this one. It is about 10 bucks less. You've got the battery built in. It charges in less than 5 hours. It's got 9 hours on a full charge. I don't see what more you would like. To string them up, like this one, if you want to put multiple ones, you don't require a cable. All you require is another unit. And when one goes bad, or if you only need one, then you still have another one as a backup. Whereas whatever source you're using for this, they're all going to go out, and it doesn't matter how many of these you have. So yeah, I kind of feel like I wasted my money on the Goal Zero, but I have some solar, a few little things. This the 14 watt solar folding panel, and some other things, and it's nice because it does have the cigarette plug. But for my money, this is the one to buy. Amazon.com is the best price. They ship it very quick, very well built product, and I think you'll be very pleased, whether it's for emergency, survival, prepping, or camping. Okay?